Yippee! I actually forgot what to do over this one. Okay. Actually, is there anything here? Fuck you! GG. And wait for the thingy. And here it is. Okay. Now just don't fuck up one buffer and you should be fine. You should be fine. Okay, that was close. GG. Let's wait for the thing. Oh, there is no end card. Well, shit. fucking screen something ever? Nope. That was like 10 attempts, maybe, something like that.
The legions were like regiments, each having their own number assigned to them, and each had their own officers. The paramilitaries, on the other hand, were a bit different, and as we'll find out later, they were pretty important in the story. The urban cohorts were pretty much like the police, who patrol the Roman Parthia game, cementing control over the civilian players. There was also a small navy, known as the Classis Italia, and the Lictors Guild, which was a group of guards in charge of keeping senators and important people safe. And finally, but most notably, the Praetorian Guardsmen. These guys would protect the emperor himself, along with his family. They were known for their heavy training and complete discipline. These guys would be on the game for almost 24/7, training and patrolling the game. They were dedicated to the empire. Along with the military, your Caesar and his council of senators would also craft a set of laws that players would be forced to follow, or they would face persecution. The majority of these laws are just outright discriminatory, and they would set an almost dark tone over this Roblox faction. But it was all part of your Caesar's plan. His plan to have an ultra-loyalist group of people. In an uncovered Trello page, we are able to take a glimpse at some of these laws that were enforced. Some of the more notable laws included a strict skin color guideline, which forced all players to have only human skin colors, from white to dark. However, players with a dark skin color were looked down upon and even banned from any positions of power. But another set of laws, known as degeneracy laws, were even worse. This set of laws was labeled as a way to outlaw all forms of degeneracy within the ranks of Rome. Listed as prohibited in the empire was the following: race mixing, feminism, homosexuality, and a pool of other things that I just can't really say on YouTube. And surprisingly enough, this is really just the beginning. As your Caesar's Rome grew and expanded, it required more developers to maintain the game's assets. So he would recruit someone new, and his name was Math-Minded. The first project that Math-Minded embarked on was a game titled The Temple of Apollo. The purpose of this game was to document important events that happened during the lifespan of your Caesar's Rome. It gives us a glimpse into this community from the perspective of its leader. The first mural within the temple is titled Hero of Rome. It showcased a man on a hill being lit up by a beam of light. Above him are a set of figures. These figures represent some of the important gods in Roman mythology. According to Math-Minded himself, the person on the hill is supposed to represent Mark Antonius, and how the gods supposedly chose him to build the Roman Parthia game. The next mural shows another man, possibly the same man from the previous mural, now rallying a large group of people behind him. And the next mural shows a clear representation of your Caesar, now rallying an army of